It's Matty coming at you with another Planet Coaster Park Spotlight. Thank you for joining me, welcome to the video, and welcome to City Park, created by BNTMAN. I do love that gamer tag, makes me think of Batman every time. Who do you think you are? I'm BNTMAN. Now, today's park was created on a last-gen Xbox, so an Xbox One, and this is the third park that I've spotlighted by BNTMAN. The first one was Little U, which was a theme park built inside a house, was amazing, and then we spotlighted Airport Park that had a theme park built inside an airport. BNTMAN's creativity just knows no limits. I love seeing things like this, just thinking outside the box, taking the game, letting your imagination run wild and just creating things like this. So I'm super excited to see what he has done this time. So without further ado, let's hop in and have a look around this park, shall we? Right, so here we are. We've just come out of the entrance tunnel. We have City Park. So we've just got all the foliage just on either side. We're going to come straight through the entrance gate here, and we are straight into the park, no messing about. We've got a restaurant just to our left. So we have Rock and Raise, food and drinks. I like that building, really nice decorative style, just with the vines hanging down. We've got all this food and drink just inside here. We've got a upper balcony just up there, really nice little interior. Yeah, great job, I like that. So let's come out the door over here and let's walk down here, shall we? So we've just got the cash machine just there. We have City Cruise, which is the car ride. I think we're going to do that last because I kind of feel that that's going to ruin the park if we jump on that first. So we're going to come back to that later on. But we've got a multi-storey car park where the City Cruise is. Really nice idea for a station build there, just having the multi-storey car park. Of course, you need a car park in the city centre. That makes complete sense. But we're going to skip that for now. We'll come back later on in the video. So we'll come down here. You can just see the rides off in front of us. We've got the cranes all off in front of us. So we have the bankroll. You can see a Ferris wheel just up there. There's a RMC right behind it. Let's just have a look up this entranceway up here. So I believe this must be for the Ferris wheel, I think. We'll have a quick look up and see. So up we go. Up this queue path just inside the building. I like how you can see out all the windows as you're coming up. That's a nice little touch. And it is indeed the Ferris wheel, which would give some amazing shots of the park. I like how that's built into the building itself. Yeah, great little job there. You can just see out the windows again. But we'll finally exit and come down here. So down we go. A little bit of clipping with them building pieces, but we're going to bypass that. Nobody saw a thing. It's absolutely fine. We've got the block toilets there, cash machine, and out we come. So many things that you can see. So many different attractions off all over the place. But I think we've got the RMC just down here. So we have the Hillside Heist. Enter. So yeah, this has got to be the RMC. So let's have a walk down this queue path down here, right underneath the coaster. I really like how that goes under the coaster there. Oh, you're walking all the way under the coaster, look. So we'll keep coming down this queue path, all the way down the side of the building. This is a long queue path. Then people need the toilet. Why do they do that? Why don't they just go to the toilet before they go on the ride? What if they wet themselves when they're on it? Oh, look at this station build. Oh, this is fantastic. I love this. That's fantastic. But anyway, we've got this RMC here. So first ride, let's do it. Enjoy. So ignoring the extremely high vertical G-forces on that ride for a moment, I think that was really good. I think that was a fantastic coaster. I can see how much you've come on as a coaster creator from your last two parks, certainly extending your brake run. I think that was really well done. Yeah, the G-forces were high, but I don't really care to look where they were, so I'm not really too bothered about that. I think it was a great coaster. Maybe just a couple of clicks of smoothing just towards the start of the ride, but other than that, fantastic. I really, really enjoyed it. So as we carry on around the park, you can see the cars just going past. Look at this over here, how you've got the crane going up. The drop tower going up the crane. That is genius. And you've got the coaster being supported by the crane. So the scaffolding coming across. How do we get across? Oh, hang on. We've got to go back on ourselves. Hang on. Hang on. Retreat. We'll go back up this road. Up and over the bridge. We'll go the proper way. We won't jaywalk. We won't walk across the road. There you go. We'll come across this bridge. Really nice design down here, just with the lights on either side. That's a great touch. I really like that. So we've got some more food and drink just down here. Nice, simple, elegant design. Nothing too flashy and fancy. Doesn't need to. You've crammed a lot into this park for a last gen park. And we have Torsha over there. And then we've got the exit for the drop tower just there. I love that. The crane. Let's just have a look down the queue path for this, shall we? So it looks like a proper construction site. You've got all the don't die fencing just coming around here. Just thinking of the guest safety. You've got the highway going over the top where the cars are going. Would have been nice to see that done as a highway, but again, last gen park percentage. And then look at this, how the queue line comes up, but it's being held up by the crane. And you've got all the chains holding it in place. That's genius. I love that. So original, so creative. Thinking outside the box, which is what I was saying in the opening cinematics. It's just these little tiny things, just thinking outside the box, thinking creatively, thinking things that are original and unique and different, things that we haven't seen before. And having a queue path that's being held up by a crane is just genius. I love that. Let's have a walk up here. So we have Torsha entrance just to our right. We're going to go on that in a minute. Love this plan here, just with all the wooden beams that are just all coming across there. But let's have a look at the Torsha queue line, shall we? So let's have a walk down here. So I believe this is a launch coaster or a Premier Ride Skyrocket. You've got the queue line that comes through the library. More people that need the toilet again. Go to the toilet before you come on the ride, people. You strange, strange lot, you. We come all the way through the library. Oh, sorry. We come all the way through the library. I shouldn't be shouted in the library, I'm sorry. And we come up here. Great shot at the park again, just through the glass. Really nice station build. Again, I love that open top just up there. And you can see all out through the park. That looks fantastic. But second ride of the park. Let's do it. Enjoy. I'm just going to ignore the fact that the vertical Gs were quite high again, because that was fantastic. What a ride. There was so much to dissect with that. Starting over here, I really did like the brake run again. You really have addressed that from your previous parks, which I'd given you feedback for, just making sure it slows down before it comes to the station and then it comes down that bridge. That was fantastic. This element, just as it leaves the station, going up and around the crane, that's just sensational. I love the fact that the crane is holding it up. Just a fantastic ride. I love how it interacts with the surrounding area. Great job. Maybe it went a little bit fast into some of the corners, which is why them vertical Gs were high, but I don't care. It was a good coaster. Suspend your disbelief. It's not a realistic park. Just accept it for what it is. A great coaster. Great job. So as we come out to the exit, we come down here. You can turn left round here, and there's just some shops over here. You can use this bridge over here to cut over to the other side of the park over the road, but we're not going to use this bridge. What we're going to do is we're actually going to hop down here instead and go over the bridge that's down here, and we'll head over towards the flat ride that is inside a prison. So we'll walk up over this bridge. We have Breakout. So we've got all the facilities in the city. We've got the prison. We've even got a film set down here, look. Nice little touch down there. So we'll come to the local prison, or the local jail, and carry on walking across this bridge. I like the fact that you've carried this light effect all around the park, just keeping it consistent. And we'll enter inside here, past the policeman. Good morning, officer. Good morning, I'm behaving myself, I'm being all good. Don't worry. No breaking the law over here. We'll walk down this queue path. You've got all the inmates in their cells, look. That's a really nice touch. And then just in there, just some more cellmates just in there. And then you've got all the officers, all the prison guards all around. That's fantastic. Really, again, very creative, very original. It's making me smile, making me laugh. That's all I wanted. Great job. I really like that. So we'll come around here. So we've got a bridge just connecting the two sides of the park so you're not jaywalking again. But we're not going to go down there just yet. We're going to turn left down here. Love this here, this Breakout sign. You've got the hole in the wall and you can see all the prison cells just inside there. That's a great touch. And we have power. So we've got the local power station over here. I mean, look at that. That looks awesome. We're going to come down here, past the mascot, and we'll come down this queue path for the flat ride that is down here. Past the train. I like how that train was triggered to the ride. So we went past it so quickly, you may not have even noticed, but as the ride went whizzing past, that was triggered. But as we come up here, look at this. That is awesome. You've got the Giovanola coaster that's whizzing around the outside. You've got the car ride that's going through it. That is fantastic. Yeah, I love that. Great flat ride skin. And just again, very creative, very original, thinking outside the box. I think that's what this entire park is. It's just creative and original thoughts. But we're going to hop over this bridge here. Look down over the road. Underneath the coaster. I love how that coaster just hugs the rocks right there. We have Skyline with a waterfall behind it. I love it. So I believe this is another flat ride. I don't think this is the coaster. We'll have a look. Yeah, it is indeed a flat ride. So just nestled away nicely up here. You've got all the rocks, look, just going up the tracks. That's a really nice touch. But we'll hop out the exit. Down into this little courtyard area here. So you've got more food, more drinks. You've got the coaster just whizzing along over the top of you. That's a really nice touch, just using all the ivy there. And the exit, that's the exit. So where is the entrance? Ah, here we go. So we have Saw. So let's have a walk down this queue path, shall we? So we've got the wooden logs just protruding out from the building. We walk underneath here, underneath that first lift hill. underneath the station, I think, which is always a good touch. I always love it when you do that. I'm going to skip past that part of the queue and up into the station. We're just going to cut through here. There you go. No one saw a thing. Love this open station. You've got the coaster just whizzing over the top of you. So we've got a Giovanola inverted roller coaster. So really excited to go on this. So let's hop on, shall we? I'm not going to pick a favourite ride from this park because I think they all offer something unique, something different. I liked all of them equally. I think that was fantastic. Some of the ideas behind it, the way that you've got the planes on top of the track, so it really does make you feel like you're in a plane. Of course, the ride being called Soar. The way it almost felt like Top Gun. The way that it was going up and over the rocks, it felt like kind of Top Gun Maverick or something, like kind of just whizzing around through the Grand Canyon or something. I think it was really, really well done. It kept up a great momentum. It was super smooth. Just a great ride. I really enjoyed that. Gave some great sight lines of the park. Yep, great ride. Thoroughly enjoyed that. So we'll hop out the exit, which is just over there, and then we'll come down here and we'll start heading towards the car ride. I'm very glad that we've left the car ride till last because I just think it would have given too much of the park away. We've got a car park just here. You've got the barriers just there. I like the yellow lines on the floor. And then we've got Tuner's Tune-Up. Or Turner's Tune-Up. So we'll come inside here. We've got a Swift Drifters just built inside a garage. Love this. You've got the cars that are elevated. Looks like something out of the Fast and Furious or something. Great theming. Great idea. I love the roof as well. That's a great roof. Just using the glass and then the metal pieces. I can never remember what they're called. There's a proper name for it, but I can't remember what it's called. But it gives a great effect. Yeah, really like that. And then you've got the tyres just all around the outside. Really does feel like a proper garage. Yeah, that's fantastic. Great job. But we'll come over this bridge and we'll start heading back to where we were earlier on in the spotlight. So back down here, you've got some seating just to the left there. We've got the petrol station just to our right, which the car ride goes past. So we won't have a look at that just now. And we'll come up here into the multi-storey car park. That's the bridge we walked over earlier on. So we'll come down this entrance here and start working our way towards the car ride. So you've got all the cars parked up just on the right. We'll come down the stairs just down here. I expect this to be a busy ride. The car rides always are. Yeah, look at this. Probably the busiest ride in the park. To be expected. And it's a ride share, so make sure you're filling up them seats. But final ride, let's do it. Enjoy. Not 5 minutes ago in the spotlight, I said I wasn't going to choose a favourite ride of the park. Scrap that, forget it. This is my favourite ride of the park. That was absolutely brilliant. That was so creative. Oh no, hang on, they just crashed. It's okay, nobody saw a thing, it's fine. They just drove on, hit and run. No, that was absolutely brilliant. It was so creative. Some of the things around that ride, it just made me smile. I was laughing multiple times throughout the ride of just some of the things that you were doing. It's like the way that you come up through the power station and then you come up here, you've got the security check-in and everything. Just there, the security gates, you go up and around the power station. The way that you stopped and got petrol, it was just genius. It was so good, so clever, so original. I loved it. It was fantastic. But what we need to do is we need to have a quick look at this park at night. Oh, wow, look at that. It's just like your previous two parks. The lighting was one thing that did jump out at me, along with the originality of your last two parks. Once again, the lighting is sensational on this one. Feels like a proper functioning little town centre, a little city, a mini city, if you will. I've loved this park. It's just done everything that I wanted it to, everything that I expected from you, BNT. I loved Little You. It was something creative, it was something original, something outside the box thinking. And then you gave me Airport Park, which again, just building a theme park inside an airport. And this is just, again, just done exactly what it was I wanted from you. Just, as I said, outside the box, creative, different thinking. It doesn't need to be realistic. It doesn't need to be ticking all the boxes with the realistic G-forces. It's just something fun, something creative, something that we can all laugh at, and laugh at you with, not laugh at. That was the wrong phrasing, Matty. We're not laughing at it, we're laughing with you because of just how good it is. It was amazing. I've thoroughly enjoyed this one. What did you all think? Have you all enjoyed this one? Isn't it nice to see something different? Great job, I loved it. Let me know down below in the comments. But I'm going to be back in a couple of days for another Planet Coaster Spotlight. Take care, stay safe, look after yourselves, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!